Intelligent Objects status update, February 2025. I wanted to jump on today and just give an overview of how the last few months have gone for my brother Jordan and I working on this venture of ours and building 𝗨𝘲, our musical voice assistant. So back in December, we solidified the vision for 𝗨𝘲 and we started building our MVP, our minimum viable product. For those unaware in software, an MVP is kind of like you get your idea together and you just sprint hard toward getting some sort of workable version of that to be able to stand back and say, okay, we're onto something here. This could really work. About 4 weeks into the process of that, we stood back and we said, you know what, let's shoot a couple videos here. And those are the videos that you're seeing on our profile that we've posted thus far. What you're seeing there is about 20% worth of, in isolation, really successful interactions, but the reality is that they are part of a much larger set of total failure interactions. I would say about 80% if not more, and that brings me to the importance of what we've been doing the last month or so, which is developing a super robust testing framework. And that's a good idea for software in general, but especially in the world of building with LLMs right now, large language models like ChatGPT, like Claude, like DeepSeek, like Gemini, like Grok. These systems are amazing, they're brilliant, they're changing the world, and they're going to continue to do so. But the reality of how they work right now is what's called non-deterministic, or the really fancy word stochastic, which basically means they can be unreliable and they can sometimes lie to you. And when they lie to you, when they hallucinate, they're going to lie to you in a way that comes from total confidence from their point of view, but provides a response that is not rooted in reality. So with that in mind, when you're building a product like 𝗨𝘲 that has an LLM at her root, it's crucial to be able to have a really rigid testing framework that we can go in, hit it with 100 different versions of how do you play a C major scale and ensure that she's going to answer that 100 different ways, but it's all going to have the same kind of success criteria that's met every time. That's crucial. The last thing we want to do is put our name on a product and go out to the world with it and have it give people responses that do not meet our standard of excellence. Thanks to my brother's experience in his career on the tech side, working in test automation and QA, quality assurance, he was able to put that together for us. And that was about the last month of just making sure that that was going to be really robust enough to set us up moving forward, so that when we do get into our next phase, building the real 𝗨𝘲, it's going to be testable in a 360-degree way, so that by the time we get to human testing and then eventually release something out to the world, we know that 𝗨𝘲 is locked. 𝗨𝘲 is locked in, she's focused down, she's got the guardrails in, and she's only going to provide a high quality response that's completely relevant and on topic and intuitive to the user's queries.